Welcome to Halloween month. Yesterday we talked about general tips and tricks about your costume, but today we're going into specific details. Number 1, the doll outfit. Now the doll costume is not an uncommon sight, but seeing it done well is more rare. Most of them are ready-bought sexy ragdoll costumes, which are fine, but if you're going for a more realistic looking doll, this is how you do it. First off, you pair your doll costume with a killer doll makeup like this one. There's also really good broken china doll makeup you can do, but I'll go more into that in the makeup part. But here's the kicker. When you buy your costume, you don't go to the stores who specialize in Halloween costumes. That's all wrong. What you do is you go to a store who specializes in Gothic Lolita. Now these are quite expensive. They can set you back around $70. But if you go onto eBay and you're lucky enough to find something you like, you can get away with paying as little as $30. The dresses do come in a variety of sizes, from extra small to extra large, as long as you're willing to pay. And you just pair this with a nice ballerina flat and you're good. There are also wigs available from these stores, but I wouldn't bother. Wigs get itchy and hot. And really, a nice pair of braids will do just the same for you if you don't feel like taking an hour and curling up your hair like crazy. And if that's not an option for you, just top off your hair with a matching bow and you'll get that same really great doll effect. Next off is the classic Jason costume. Now the things you buy online, they're not really that good. What you do is you go down to your local thrift store or you go online to a page who specializes in like army surplus jackets and you get yourself a nice green pocketed jacket and you pair that with a dark pant. Now here's the important part, the props. Now there are a lot of stores who sell a lot of different kind of Jason Voorhees props, but you really want to make sure you get the good stuff. Like they'll sell you a mask and a machete in a pack, but they'll be really floppy and they will not look that good. So you keep on looking until you find something you like. If you buy online, go into the forums and read the comments or read the customer reviews so you know what you're buying. And always keep in mind to get something where you can eat and drink, comfortably. Pair this with a dark boot and you're set. The death costume. Now this costume is fairly simple. It's just how you make out with the details. I would say buy definitely. You can find a nice robe for what the fabric would cost you if you try to make it yourself. But really what's important here are, once again, the makeup. My personal favorite is maybe mix it up with a Day of the Dead makeup or an unusual skull makeup. Now there are some really good scythes out there you could get, but they will set you back. My tip is make it yourself. All you really need is a bit of PVC pipe, or what I would use, a mop handle, especially a retracting one, which will really make it easier on you with the transport. Wall insulation that you cut to a size that you like. You make a notch in the isolation so that you can put it inside the pipe about halfway up, and then you duct tape the shit out of that sucker because you want to make it sturdy and durable. You use some sandpaper and you just make the insulation a nice shape. Then you take something round, like maybe a Pringles jar or something, and you put that over where the scythe blade meets the pipe to make it a nicer finish, and you duct tape that on. Now your scythe is ready for paint. Personally, I make it simple and just take a metallic silver spray paint to the whole thing. But if you want like a black handle, you can absolutely do that. Pro tip though, do not lay it down on something to dry because the paint will stick and it will ruin your paint job. If you're looking for extra durability, you can always paper mache it. But remember that the prep work here is real important to get a smooth finish. So you want to sandpaper that until it's nice and smooth before you paint it. And a really good scythe is all you need. If you have that down and you have something to obscure your face, it could be a hat or whatever, you can make your own version of death. Could be wearing like a dark trench coat and a hat, whatever. As long as you have a really good scythe, you can do almost whatever you want with the death figure. Next time we'll continue with the last part of costumes. I'm Dolikisse and welcome to Halloween.